Wait. No. Y'all gotta understand something. First and foremost, before we get into all the poetry stuff, I'm originally from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, 252 all day, every day. And so, as educated as I am, and very liberal and very, knowledgeable about things in the world, I'm also extremely ignorant on the inside. So the fact that he played this song when I'm walking up was the greatest thing ever. So just one quick second, just play it again, let this ride real quick. Okay, alright. How y'all doing, man? I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, for real, before, start getting all deep into poetry and stuff. This space is one of the, I don't like hyperbole. I really don't. I think a lot of times, Andre Three Stacks said it best. He was like, so he promised not to utter him do unless him mean it. So basically saying, he said so-and-so's a genius or whatever. We always give stuff like that out so easily, but honestly, I swear on everything, this is one of the best spaces I've ever been to in my entire life. And I have in the grand scheme of of poetry and everything, I have not been doing this that long, but for real, I've been a lot of places all over the country and stuff. But this, to have that discussion beforehand and to be honest and open, and the fact that we started this at sometime around 7, and it's 10 o'clock. And y'all are still here. That shit is amazing. For real, clap for yourselves. When he made that intermission, I was like, yo, they're gonna leave. But you're still here. So thank you very much. Exactly. So yeah. So the first time that I rode a bike, my face had a very personal, intimate, one-on-one conversation with the concrete. I chipped all of my front teeth. I turned my face into a mass murder crime scene. I smelled blood and bone to my mother, and I said, I failed. That night, nestled between my mother's sobs and Pastor Fred Price's voice on the television, I drifted to sleep. My mother stayed up the whole night praying over me. When I looked in the mirror the next day, y'all, I didn't have a scratch. It's hard not believing in miracles when one stares you in the face. The first time I saw a vagina, it was an enlarged computer image thrust before my eyes for my cousin. The only thing rising faster than my embarrassment was my fear at what the fuck is in front of me. Yo, we are all afraid. Afraid who we are is okay to be. Especially when you're constantly asked, what's your race? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's you mixed with? When your skin is a multitude of all of America's mistakes, a multiple choice question where every answer is all of the above, a Where's Waldo game where everyone is trying to find the white man in your conundrum of a complexion, when your skin is as racially ambiguous as mine is, you will be asked, what are you? More times than what is your name?
Hello.
The name Brandon didn't taste colored enough. It felt like cotton on black skin, so I started wearing XXL t-shirts and pants 3 times my size, just so y'all know. When you weigh less than 140 pounds, wearing a XXL anything will only magnify the open spaces in your insecurities. It is hard loving yourself when the characters that we create become who we are. A nerd, fat, dyke, faggot, a bundle of sticks and stones thrown from the lips of a pastor can still break the brittle bones of a young boy trying to figure out why God hates him. The Bible. The Bible is used way too much in tearing people down. There are people who would say that God hates queers, but in the very same breath say God is love. In Sunday school, they taught us that Jesus was a carpenter and we are all his workmanship. So I am sure that gay people would rather be defined by the work of their hands and not what they choose to do with their wood. We are all made in God's image. So God, check it. So God, it took a little while. He hit you right. God is just like my grandmother, y'all. And she does not always answer when we call her name the first time either, man. God is more human than we think. Even he gave his only son up for adoption, but he calls himself a deadbeat dad some days. It is okay, y'all. It is okay to just be. Living doesn't have to feel like you're dying, y'all. Living feels like being, feels like love. I realize that the color of your skin isn't as important as the hue you paint the world with. I want to be a man. I want to stand and shine my light despite their idea of blackness. Did y'all know there are bees that die as soon as they give birth? I want to live like that, y'all. I want to live like my very life is worth giving away.